wanted to give you a very quick overview of the TD Snap app that you are using for your students' communication. This very first page, this colorful page, is the core words page. This one is the one on the left that looks like a target. So, on this page, you have those common words that make up about 80% of what we say. In this case, question words are blue, pronoun words are yellow, action words are green, small words are orange, and then there are just some miscellaneous words in white. The buttons on the far right that are pink, those are word lists. So those lead to some nouns. Anything that has an arrow is going to take you to a folder. So you can see at the bottom there's questions and people and actions that have arrows. Those are going to take you to more of those. So if I click actions, you can see I get more actions, and then I get some folders, those word lists that are going to lead me to nouns. On this page, you can see there's the all word list at the top right. That's going to take you to a list of all of the noun categories. There's also personal. This is a great spot to add some of your students' favorite things. So you might want to add some of the things they really like to do, or you might want to put things within family names or friends or favorite movies, favorite foods, etc., etc. We've also got little words and descriptions and date and time, and then you have a spot to choose another word list to link. So if there's a topic that they like to talk about, you can link another word list there. This is where you can spend a lot of your time. A lot of these words can be used in multiple situations. On that left bar, the next thing you have is a quick fires. Quick fires are just some of the things that students might need, phrases they might need to just say quickly. These have a lot to do with some chat type things, social interactions. At the top you can see there are some categories, so greeting and social, personal needs, feelings, questions, repairs, and then my phrases. Greeting and social is pretty self-explanatory. Personal needs is going to have, I need to use the bathroom, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm uncomfortable, I'm not done yet, I am done, things like that. Feelings, again, pretty self-explanatory, but it's going to have the I am happy, I'm sad, things like that. Questions are just some of the common questions that people may need to ask. Repairs would be the like asking for clarification, asking to wait, saying they're too fast, things that can help support communication. And then my phrases is where you could add some phrases that your student might like to say often. Again, these are the things that are those quick fires. So they need it quick. They need it on the tip of their tongue. It's right there ready for them. Topics. There are a lot of built-in topics as well as the ability to add your own. Within topics, there's so much. These topics are less noun-based, more phrase-based. And so, for example, if I wanted to go into classroom, you can see these are not like a bunch of different nouns that we would use in the classroom. They're questions and comments and social things that a student might say during class. So you can see there's a do you
Will
want to
you
sit
sit by me?
There's
That is right.
I forgot.
I forgot it.
Things like that. There's all of those. Within each of these topics, there are topic words at the top right. You can see the arrow. That means it's a folder. So if I go into that, it's got some topic words, some classroom words, those are the nouns you can add to this. It also links to some of the nouns that it thinks you might use. So you can also add links in here to other folders. So for example, in this classroom, they've got a school of places that then links to one that has classroom, gym, library, office, all of those sorts of things. If I go back, the school words links to a lot more general nouns that are about school rather than school places. So these are also places you can be adding or helping a student navigate to if they need those types of words. Within each topic, there are also supports. So you can see this little lifesaver over here on the right. In those supports, there is a visual timer. The visual timer, I will show you where you set up how long it goes for. It actually just shows up at the top and it counts down. So it's the student's own personal visual timer, but it does not keep them from talking, which is very, very nice. There are also first then schedules, as well as a little bit of a social story. And these do talk.
First, sit at desk.
There is a script, so if the student wanted to talk about the class, there is just a script that they can go through. And just another kind of social story through here.
When the quiet desk work sign is up, I know it's time to be in my seat.
So that one is more of a social story. The one with 3 is more of just a broken down schedule. These, again, can be edited, can be added to, but they are already customized for each topic area. And as you can see, there are a lot of topics. The next one on the list is the keyboard. Again, this is just a spot to be able to type maybe some less common words. It's a great spot to work towards literacy. The other thing that's really nice about TD Snap is that there is word prediction with symbols at the top. So if the student starts typing something,
Capital F-O-O-T.
you can see it pops up
Football.
there to be able to be entered with the symbol. You can also see that there's a spot to get to the numbers and a spot to edit the text that's in that top bar. The last thing I'm going to show you is the dashboard. So in the dashboard, there are a lot of different options, but some of the more important ones are the volume up,
Volume up. Volume down. Volume down.
the battery percentage, the date and the time.
3:27 p.m.
And that is updated with what time it actually is or what day it actually is. The visual timer is available here. This is where you can select how much time you want on that visual timer. You can also link this to BoardMaker and have BoardMaker activities. And there is a Google Assistant option. So if the student or the family has a Google account, they can log into it and they can use OK Google. So for example, I can say I'm looking for some information and I can ask,
how do you say goodbye in French?
and it will give me an answer. I am obviously not logged into Google right now, but if I were logged into Google in the settings, that would then answer me from Google. The home button at the top left is going to take me back to whatever is set as home. That typically is the core words. The little speedometer up here is going to take me to dashboard. You can see it matches that dashboard symbol that we were just on. And the search button is going to allow me to search for a button, which we talked about in our last video. Those are the basics, just a really quick overview of what is within TD Snap and how it's kind of organized. You are always welcome to call or email or touch base if you have any questions at all.